They say some wars never end, they just change their battlefield. And this time, Jack Reacher isn't running from ghosts, he's chasing his own shadow. Welcome back to Draftecho, where every mission cuts deep, every truth leaves scars, and justice doesn't knock, it kicks the door down. Reacher Season 4 is officially on the move, and if the whispers from inside production are true, this one's about to be the coldest, rawest, and most personal chapter yet. This season takes inspiration from Lee Child's The Enemy, but don't expect a straight adaptation. What we're getting is darker, a reimagining that drags Reacher back into the murky corridors of his army past. A time when loyalty was currency, and betrayal came with a uniform. Set against the icy isolation of a military base in Germany, the story opens with a body that shouldn't exist, a file that shouldn't have been opened, and Reacher's name stamped right in the middle of both. The people he once trusted, the system he served, are now the ones pulling the trigger. Alan Ritchson has teased that this season will push Reacher to his absolute limit. Not just physically, but morally. Because this isn't about law anymore, it's about legacy. When the army turns its back on its own, how far will Reacher go to uncover what they buried? Enter Major Karen Dalton, a ghost from Reacher's past with eyes that have seen too much and a silence that hides even more. Once his ally, now operating under a separate command, her presence adds a dangerous layer to the mix. She knows how he thinks, how he fights, maybe even how he falls. But whose side is she really on? Every step Reacher takes pulls him deeper into a conspiracy decades in the making, one soaked in blood, patriotism, and buried truths. The closer he gets, the clearer it becomes, this isn't about one murder. It's about the machine that made him and the cover-ups that kept it running. Visually, expect a stripped-down, cinematic brutality, snow-drenched landscapes, steel-blue lighting, and Reacher's silence slicing through the noise. The fights are more intimate, more desperate. Every blow feels like a confession, every bruise a memory. And the fan theory everyone's whispering about? Reacher's greatest enemy this season might be Reacher himself. The man who always walked away may finally have to face what he left behind. As Reacher once said, you can't undo the past, but you can make damn sure it never repeats. Season 4 isn't about justice anymore. It's about judgment. So lock the doors, load the truth, and brace yourself. When Reacher returns, the hunt doesn't end until everything is exposed. You're watching Draftecho, where legends bleed, truth burns, and silence speaks louder than bullets. Stay tuned, because when Reacher moves, the world doesn't just watch, it trembles.